Welcome to another episode of Sherlocked and Loaded. I'm Booty. Some people call me Phil. We're going into another one, man. This evil woman caught hiding a doggone damn body in her home. Let's jump right into it.
Back in 2018, a welfare check was done on William Musak after his son reported that he hadn't spoken to his father in several weeks. William's daughter, Dayna Jennings, who had just moved in with him a few months prior, would answer the door.
She looks like a nice lady.
Hey, where's your dad at?
I'm not sure. He only comes by every couple of weeks. He's been spending a lot of time up in the mountains with a girlfriend, or sure where that is. I just had broke my foot and everything, so I'm sorry. I'm kind of loopy on my payments right now.
She's loopy.
Does he live here?
See him? He has all of his. Technically, he lives here.
How do I get a hold of him?
He lost his cell phone, and I found it, but it's here, so it's not with him. I don't know other than that. My cousin called and said that my dad had told her where that property was in the mountains. He never told me where it was that he's been staying at, so she said she was going to try to narrow that down and see if he was up there.
You don't have an address? Or?
I don't even know the girl's last name.
Don't even know it.
We're not as close as you'd think we were living together, but he just kind of comes by in between.
Well, why would your brother and his brother be worried about it?
Because he hasn't called them in here, huh?
You ain't coming in here, huh?
So they said that he normally texts and stuff like that, and I told them that this is like the fourth time he's lost his phone. So I don't know. Okay. To me, it's not that big of a deal to not hear from him for a couple of weeks, but for them, I guess they talk to him more than I do. So, I don't even know if there's anything I can do to help the process, since I don't know where that property is.
Do you mind if I come in and check and make sure he's not here?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Oh, did you see that face?
The officer immediately notices a very strong putrid smell.
Oh boy!
Without being asked, Dayna tells him she had a toilet back up in the basement.
Oh my
it's
gosh!
An app that cancels subscriptions.
I will tell you.
Stop. Yes, Rocket Money.
Does he have a room here?
Not really. No.
Okay.
He knows that smell. I promise.
Table when he's here. Sorry again that it's a mess. Like I said, I haven't been able to even barely go up and downstairs.
Let me move the camera.
But my room's up there, and
okay.
But he usually doesn't even spend the night. He just comes by and picks stuff up and takes off.
Do you mind if I go down and look?
You can. Sorry. Like I said, toilet overflowed. I did my best to take care of it. I'm here by myself.
Toilet overflowed. Oh my gosh, look at this house. Look at this
Dayna's
house.
home is a mess with clothing piled everywhere. The officer does a walkthrough and he doesn't find her father. He then begins to wonder why her father would leave his cell phone and all of his vehicles at the home.
Why?
How does he usually get to where he's going?
He has cars, but he asked me to have my friend's mechanic come by and pick up 2 of them to work on. I've been here a lot because of my foot, but other than that, I'm not normally here a lot. I'm usually working and doing stuff, so
I guess it's not as bad up top.
Questions, and since I've seen him, it's been like 2 weeks since I've seen him, so it's not that big of a.
Does anybody in the comment section? What's this all about? Like the body touch? Is that an evil? Evil. Is that a nervous twitch?
Did he drive?
He got picked up. But my brother said he's not going to believe anything unless he hears my dad's voice. And I said I don't have any control over that. And my brother said he was going to keep calling the police until he heard my dad's voice. And I don't know.
Okay.
And I've been dealing with the poop water and my foot. So I've been a little distracted. But
okay.
Ask her like a defining question.
If he shows up, have him call.
Do you have should I call somebody specific?
Have him call his brother.
Okay.
Now she's helpful. Okay.
Call the police department.
Yeah, the last pile of mail he picked up, I left him a note saying to call my brother, but I don't know if he did it or not because he's still.
You think it's really poo, or is he in there?
I'll give him a note too. Call his brother.
The officer leaves the home and he files a missing persons report.
Right away.
Meanwhile, Dayna's brother arrives at the police department to show them some text messages between him and his father.
That's real
In
footage.
these messages, William tells his son that Dayna brought him a burger.
Doggone burger.
He slept for 15 hours.
Like
he then told his son that he believed Dayna might be poisoning him. Despite this evidence, it would take about a month before the police were able to secure a search warrant for William's home. Before the search began, Dayna was escorted out of the home by a detective and brought down to the local police department.
What?
Before leaving, the detective tells the other officers to text him if they find anything.
Gonna go upstairs. I mean, it could be decaying sewage, but
Oh, it's bad up there.
it's a lot stronger up here.
Oh no.
Yeah, so this is over more piled in clothing.
Dude, what's
Yeah,
under
it's in
that?
here.
Oh no,
Meanwhile, back at the police department, Dayna is being interviewed. The detective notices that Dayna doesn't appear concerned about the situation she is in.
she
So
just
basically, the reason we're here
look at her
is
just like chilling.
there's certain
peeps.
members of your family that are really upset that they haven't heard from your dad, which has got my lieutenant on my butt about this.
Okay.
And so we're trying to figure out where Bill's at, and we've got some information, and you have some information, and we need your help to kind of get to the bottom of
I'm
this.
just
Okay.
So why don't you tell us what you know, and we'll tell you what we know, and we'll try to figure out where he's at and
this.
get to the bottom of this.
He
What
got
is?
really mad and quit his job a while back, and long line of workaholics, so he was home and miserable. And so he started taking on a bunch of projects.
Okay.
My dad's dependent on me to make the mortgage payment, and he just kind of got where he didn't know how to say no to anybody. And
So now the
he
guy's just-
started hanging out with a couple of women that were a lot younger than him and enjoying himself again, and kind of leaving me notes saying, I'll be gone for a few weeks, not sure when I'll be back, and
So is that what
taking
you're
off.
saying?
And
He's
I know
just
both
gone right now.
locations don't really get good cell phone service, and so he's just, I think he's
What-
been enjoying
up in the
himself
cabin.
instead of
Okay.
feeling obligated to things, and he hasn't cared about the house as much. He's been telling me to just take care of stuff, and so I think
It's
he's
hers or whatever.
out having fun, and
So they're just everything's
I'm
just
trying
hunky
not
dory.
to put a lot of pressure on him. He gets bitchy if I do, and so I mean, there's been some communication, and like I leave money out for the rent. He's asked for that to be in cash so he can go and take care of those things. And
Dayna explains that she isn't concerned because her father periodically comes back, does things around the house while she is sleeping, then leaves before morning.
Good thing we got more ads. Making me feel bad now. Okay. Thanks for the ads.
I've seen evidence that he's been by the house, so I'm not worried because I go to bed and next day, the stuff outside's been moved and the projects have been changed and the money that I left's gone
So
or
he's
whatever.
come
So
back,
and it just kind of seems normal behavior to me. It
She
doesn't
does
seem
seem really calm.
terribly different. We did kind of have a conversation about me wanting more of the house and me paying more of the house payment so that he could, because he hasn't been home at all. So we talked
So
about
it's like her house now. Oh,
Just,
everything's just hunky.
staying at his friend's house more and me paying the whole rent, mortgage, and
Everything.
If you don't mind me asking, what'd you do? How'd you hurt your foot?
slipped on some mud and smacked it against.
Ouch.
Yeah, I kind of went sideways.
Like, why
and
is she so
that part of my
calm?
foot
She's a
bothered
police
me before, so
officer.
the muscles were
Somebody,
already
they
weakened, so
obviously
they
think
didn't,
something's wrong with their dad, and
hold
she's
like
so
they should
calm.
when I was trying to regain my standing.
Does your dad have a cell phone with him?
No,
No.
How do
Do you
you?
know where it's at?
No.
it was at the house. I've been trying to keep it charged, so if he comes back, he can take it. But I don't remember right now. We've been moving everything around so much with the basement. Like some of the stuff that's normally in the basement is upstairs in my room, and I'm not sure right off where that is.
Is that normal for him not to have a cell phone with him? I mean, we're all
Right.
kind of attached to ours, you know.
He's been losing it more lately.
He's been. I don't trust
He's
him.
just telling me
Think
like I
she
don't have
said.
it with me, so if you need me, I'll be back
Oh,
tomorrow
she's
or
so-
whatever. And
she's so
he hasn't
helpful.
seemed quite as
Oh no.
attached
Oh,
to it
okay.
as
Okay. I'll be back.
I just assumed it was that he was enjoying the person he's been staying with.
Well, how's he talking to this
But
person
to
that
leave
he's
it this
staying?
one's a little peculiar, but
Back at Dayna's house, the police find a small hidden room in the basement behind a fake wall. The floor appeared to have freshly poured concrete over it, as if someone had hidden something underneath. The police begin to break up the cement to see where secrets are hidden underneath it.
Yeah.
Is this like normal behavior for him to do this? Or?
A little bit more than what he normally does, but it hasn't hit abnormal enough for me yet. And plus I've been distracted with my foot and stuff.
Sure,
but it's a little bit more than normal, but it's been growing to this, I guess. Like, he's been getting more and more distant and gone longer and longer and that kind of stuff. And complaining more and more about just wanting to do his own thing and not to be dependent on by everybody for money and for labor and stuff, that he just kind of wants to enjoy himself.
I don't believe one word.
It doesn't seem extremely abnormal or crazy to me or anything like that.
Crazy,
So
she says.
my brother called me, but that was, and he just was asking if I'd heard of him, and he said that my dad hadn't responded to a couple of texts and that he was worried, but it didn't seem like it was going to turn into this. Does he have to be found if he doesn't want to be? I mean, if he doesn't want to call his family, does he have to, or am I going to continually be talked to by the police until he does, or...
The detective receives a text message from one of the officers at Dayna's home.
We found it.
It says, "We found a body buried beneath the concrete.
Yeah.
The police found the remains of a human body that had been decomposing for quite some time. With this new information, the detectives decide they will need to get more aggressive with Dayna.
Well, like I said, we're trying to figure out where he's at, and that's the end result that we're trying to find out here.
Dude, she's done.
So the more information you can give us, and the more you can help us out about, his behavior and that the more insight you can give us into his life, the easier it's going to make our task.
I can't believe that they don't just arrest her. She's still got to admit it.
And we know he didn't go to Arizona.
Okay.
Okay. And we
How
really,
do you know that?
well,
Yeah,
because
okay.
we talked to everyone, and he doesn't know anyone in Arizona. Okay. So we really need to know where he went, and we really think you know where he went.
Uh-oh.
All I know is Martha in Arizona and high school friend in California.
Dude, I bet
We've
she made
talked to
these
everybody,
people
and he
up.
doesn't know anybody in California.
Yeah,
His friend in California doesn't live there anymore.
He made
And
these people
Martha,
up.
I mean, she's
We've
up
talked to Martha.
yeah,
Martha hasn't seen him since the 2nd of December.
that's right
Oh.
around when he came and got the rent. So he's only been, oh no, we're in January, sorry. It's been 2 weeks since you saw him then. We're in January,
What was that
okay.
breath? Oh my gosh, that was.
Yeah, those are the only-
That's that breath. That's that. They got me
And
breath.
there's been some inconsistencies with your statements to some of the family members.
There have.
And some of his friends about his cell phone and that.
Well, he didn't really want them to know everything, so I didn't tell them the same stories because he kind of wanted them to leave him alone.
Oh,
So-
okay. She's
But
got
why
a
would everybody be
she's
saying
got
that's not like- that's not like Bill?
out for
I
everything.
mean, his friends he works with tells me that's not like Bill. Bill's the type of guy that if you text him, he texts me back within a couple days,
Oh, a couple
or if
days.
not a couple hours.
Oh.
We just there's just a lot of
I have been giving inconsistent comments to people that ask because it's none of their business, so I just kind of
Yeah, but
tell them some things.
why
and
not
they'll-
just honesty?
And I didn't think
So
it'd turn
you're
into this.
admitting
I thought it
you're
would just
somewhat
be tell him I lost my phone, even though his phone's sitting right there on the table.
you're a
I just thought I
pathological
was
liar.
kind of giving him his privacy by putting them off a little bit.
Well, you also gave inconsistent statements to my officers too.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
I know I was pretty drugged up a few times they were there, but I don't remember.
Drugged?
exactly.
Oh, because of her foot?
Yeah.
She's got an
What?
excuse
You
too?
told the officers that he didn't live there.
He doesn't live there anymore. Comes by and gets his mail.
And then you said that one
We
time
had
you
talked about him moving out
Right.
completely, so that's why I said no, not really. He doesn't.
Oh,
live here.
but
He
she
gets
did say
mail
she
here.
pays more than
We
I
just
admit.
talked about that the month before around Thanksgiving, so
Okay.
he doesn't live there anymore. That's what I told them.
Live. These doggone cats again, they've gotten me a couple times.
The detectives realize that it's possible her father passed away from natural
This lady has cats.
causes and Dayna was worried about being homeless, so she hid the body. Until an autopsy is done, they can't be sure how he died, or if it is even her father.
Or even
Either
him,
way,
sure.
They believe she knows a body is buried in her basement, so they give it one last try to get her to
How
confess.
would you not? It's
You said
fresh.
he's telling you a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm getting confused because he has his phone or he doesn't have a phone. Does he have a phone or not?
I haven't seen it lately.
No. How does he telling you all this stuff? He's told you a bunch of stuff. You said.
That was before.
Okay, you need some water? Your tongue's really dry.
I was
Oh!
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
I don't think nervous, like, but
Well, you
I
don't need to be
also,
nervous,
this
I
is
mean.
just weird, and
Right. Well, that's
everything I do or say is being examined, so it's a
well,
little.
you're right. I am examining everything you do.
Yeah.
Why does she do that?
I'm not going to tell you I'm not.
And I'm warm, so.
Okay. You take everything.
Oh, yeah.
The police checked William's bank accounts, and they noticed that Dayna had been cashing his personal checks and withdrawing money from his account. The detective asks her
He
why
didn't
the
even-
signature on the checks appears to be forged.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
when?
kinda worried
Since
now.
when? What
You know why?
dates? After
Because
he's
that
been missing?
signature on that check doesn't match his signature. We're
Uh-oh.
going to check that.
Okay.
So now someone's coming and leaving that Bill didn't write that check. If what you're saying is true, well, I know he didn't write that check.
Oh!
Whether it's on the kitchen table or not, he didn't write that check.
So she's taking
And so
his
now
money.
someone's coming in your house. You leave the house open?
No.
She
Someone's
wanted him dead and
You
then
changed
gonna
locks on
use
how
the
to go get
money. She's not
He
even
hasn't.
Okay, so
working.
he's the only one that has a key?
And my
I bet
kid, and,
Okay, well, your kid's not gonna write a check. So now Bill's didn't write that check because we already checked the handwriting.
I wrote the money part in, he just left a signed
I'm
check.
talking about the signature, not the
Oh,
money
okay.
part. But you did, tell me, did you sign that check yourself?
Not that one. I've
Oh.
signed other checks because he's told me to.
Not the $500 check?
Oh,
No.
yeah,
You sure about
see, she's just.
I remember there being a check on the table with the
Because I can
signature.
take the ink from the
Yeah.
type, what you wrote, and match it to the ink on the
Yeah,
signature.
I mean, it was on
Dude,
the kitchen table, and
Okay, Dana, are you listening to me?
yeah.
I can take the ink from the
Yeah.
top and the ink from the signature.
I
And
mean,
match, you just told me that
But there
you're the
was-
one who wrote
cheesy
the check.
biscuits.
I don't.
And he wrote you a check for $500.
I wrote in the $500.
You wrote the $500.
Yeah, to get some stuff for the
Okay.
basement.
Let's talk about the basement. What's up with the basement? What's wrong with the basement?
The
And I want the
toilet-
short story, okay?
The toilet overflowed. I didn't know
No, it
that
didn't.
the toilet backs up down there. And since he was gone, I was a week before I noticed it. So there was a significant amount of sewage water down there. So
So you did a job cleaning up because when I went in the house, I didn't smell any sewage.
yeah, I've been removing the carpet and trying to get rid of the magazines that have. There's still carpet down there with sewage on it. And I called the
Yeah, I don't
plumber.
smell sewage at all.
There's a
The detective believes her father is buried in the basement, but for now, he wants to keep that information to himself, just in case revealing it will cause Dana to ask for a lawyer.
Well, who's
The
the other
detective
person?
wants to know why
So
Dana's
two
house
bodies
smells
down-
like a
okay,
decomposing
no,
corpse.
So they
So I'm
found
gonna
him.
ask you a question. Why does your house smell like a dead person?
Oh!
does.
It does.
I don't know. I just assumed the smells were
Mm-mm.
the sewage.
I've been doing this I've been a homicide
He
detective
knew this.
for
Like I said,
years.
he knew it
I
right
know what
now.
a dead body smells like.
I don't. I have no idea.
Oh, well, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Can you take my word for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your house smells like there's a dead
I
person.
haven't seen any
What would
evidence of
you
it.
know?
No, I mean, I
You know
haven't
if
seen
there
any
was?
evidence of. I've been through the whole basement and the whole upstairs and stuff, and I haven't.
I haven't
So let me give you a scenario.
seen you,
Okay.
Ernie. Oh
I've
my
seen
God.
more people under more stress in this town than 30 years now. Ricky.
I haven't
It's just
seen
people
you.
are under stress trying to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand that if someone dies in a house
I haven't
and
seen
they're
any.
died of natural causes and no one tells anybody about it and they actually try to conceal it, that's not that big of a deal. Because once you tell someone about a body, the person that's alive on one day and dead on the next, once you tell the government that, hey, they've deceased, all that funding stops.
What funding?
Like Social Security,
Yeah.
money that they get, if they have
Okay.
Social Security coming in or whatever.
I told you
If
she's
those
getting his
type of
socials.
Entities know that people's alive, the money keeps flowing in, right? And I've
I
had
think so.
people, I've had experience with people who didn't commit a crime.
Oh my gosh, they just
the death
didn't
of a person.
tell
But they
them.
tried to cover it up because they couldn't afford that person to be dead.
Oh my
That's what happened
gosh,
here.
so they'll just...
Let us know, and we can understand that. I want to ask you, is
bury
Bill
him?
dead in that house and you
Not
covered
that
it
I'm
up?
aware of.
Not that you're aware of.
And
but
just not
what do you
tell the
mean not
state,
that you're
because
aware
then the
of? Did he
state
call
still
him?
just pays the money.
I have no knowledge of him dying in that
Then
house.
if you have the
I-
auto
died in that
payments
house,
going,
I
it's
can
just... Oh my...
He's either your house or the dump.
I'm not gonna put it in a dumpster.
Wow.
I just watch too many crime shows. I would think that would get figured
Okay.
out.
It's not going to look good for you.
No.
Right. And I can tell you right now, you are not a criminal. You know why I can tell?
Why?
You're a horrible liar. All right?
Okay.
So, I know you have to be totally truthful with Detective Payne here because
Okay.
I know by body language and by statement analysis that you don't want to give us the entire truth. And I'm trying to tell you that you probably need to trust me because I know more about this than you do. I know
Right.
more about the process than you
Right.
do. We both do.
Okay.
So you need to trust us when we tell you.
You're screwed!
If we find the body of Bill later, which we will, and you stick to the story that you got right now, well, I kind of lied to other people. He had his phone. He doesn't have his phone. I don't really remember. Then we go to the district attorney's office where I talked to him.
Yeah.
Well, Dayna said she wasn't aware if Bill was in the house dead. Well, geez, he's been gone for, it says December 8th.
Yeah, but how do you get under a
You would know
pavement?
if Bill was in that house. It's telling to me that you said, I'm not aware if he's in the house. Because that's an equivocal statement, usually made by people trying to conceal something. And that's science right there. So what are you trying to conceal, Dayna?
I'm not trying
I'm
to
not
conceal it.
aware.
I just feel like I can get trapped.
Oh, he's
and
getting-
if I say
uh-oh.
he's
Oh,
not,
it's getting-
and
he's
say he
happening.
is, and
Say what? I didn't say he was there.
I know.
I'm telling you
I've been
that.
psychologically fucked with my whole life, so
I'm not trying to
between my religion and my dad and everything
Yeah.
else, so I've learned not to get myself trapped in
Watch how
something.
this works, okay? Berg, take the pain. Is Bill dead in your house?
No, he's not.
That's the answer I was waiting for.
I've never been to his house.
Dayna, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're much smarter than you're letting.
But Bill is
You know
never...
that I'm talking about. You know, and I know, something happened on the 9th. And I'm not saying it's homicide, but I'm saying it starts to look that way when you try to cover stuff up. And you're covering stuff up like you wouldn't believe. Why
Uh-oh.
does it smell like decomposition in your house?
I thought the smell was the sewage.
So you you thought the smell was the sewage.
And I've been trying to remove anything that smells.
Introducing the newest breakthrough
I'll introduce a breakthrough in you.
Detective is about to reveal that a body was found in the basement of his home.
Here it
but
is.
first, he wants to
Here it
explain
is.
how he believes William was killed.
You have access, you looked up something on your phone or the computer, you got some medication, say, here, Dad, here's some food, you need to go to sleep for a while, which I need a break. Because that's what happened on the 7th, when he slept for 15 hours after you gave him some food, and he freaked out about it. And I think on the 9th, again, on the day that you broke your foot, on the day that your ex-husband got married, he's yapping at you and everything else, and you're like, I just want a break.
Oh my
We had a good day.
Yeah. I'm
He
giving it to you.
was
It's not
being
going to be there.
annoying, but we talked about him moving out.
Oh my gosh. Did she put all the pills and
That's
he
another
just
lie.
overdosed?
Why is that a lie?
Because it's not the truth. That's what the
Why?
definition of a lie
Why?
is. It's not the truth. Because I'm an expert at this. You're not even good at it. I'm an expert.
Oh my
That's a lie.
gosh.
You didn't talk about it. The only reason you would lie about talking about it because you know what I'm saying is true. What did you give him on the 9th?
Nothing. Don't know if he's dead, and I don't know how he died if he is dead.
What?
I
think
think
she's
he's
sticking
alive.
to
There's been times that he's been to the house.
No, there hasn't. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. You lied to the cops, and you're bilking him out of his money.
Yep.
You're draining his bank account while he's dead in the dump or in your house.
Yep.
Does that look good?
No?
No, it looks bad, huh?
Yeah?
Not if he died of natural causes. Well, it
Still
doesn't
bad
look
thing.
good, but it doesn't look like it killed him for money.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe the dude just died in his recliner, and
And
that's why you got rid of it.
I haven't moved a dead body. I haven't interacted with a dead body. I haven't.
Oh my gosh.
I have no reason to believe that there's been a dead body there. Other than you telling me there's
clinically insane,
floating
right?
things.
Why'd you put semen in the crawl
My
space?
dad's been putting cement down there, and
Your dad's not here.
No, before. And I've been adding to it, trying to get it out of the car.
So with a broken foot, that's the time that you want to pour concrete.
No.
See how this thing is just keeps
Chris brought
unraveling
in the
and unraveling?
concrete, and
We're going to dig out the concrete.
Okay.
And we're going to find your dad underneath there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm almost positive. Obviously, I'm not God, right? Can't say for sure. I can't say for sure, oh, that dad's in there, but based on my experience,
he's in there.
I think your dad's in that basement, and he's underneath that concrete. And when we dig it up, it looks like you killed him for everything that I've already told you
I
about.
didn't kill my dad.
Okay, good.
Oh.
I'm glad to hear that. But he died nevertheless. Or he wouldn't be in the dirt underneath the concrete. He's moved, something died in the basement. It got moved from where the recliner was to where the new cement is.
He's just
And now
telling
they're
her.
in the process of digging that cement up from what they just
I'm
told me.
guessing this is where I need to ask for an attorney then.
Oh,
Dayna asks
there
for
it
a
is.
lawyer, but it's too late.
Gotcha.
They can't charge her with murder, but they can charge her with concealing a dead body.
We found a body in your house. At this time, you're under arrest for concealing a dead body. You need to stand up. You need to stand up.
Who's he? She now see.
An autopsy was done on William's body, and it came back that he had been killed by overdosing on horse sedatives. The investigators checked Dayna's computers, and they found that she had ordered the medication off eBay right before her father was killed. Dayna was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to the rest of her life in prison.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on this case?
What are my thoughts on this case? How is this woman that laugh? What are they doing? Why are they doing this to people? Once again, my name is Pooty. That's been another episode of Sherlock and Doggone Damn Loaded. That woman was evil. I'll see you next time.